In the previous video, we witnessed how Monaco's nights quietly reveal power through presence timing and restraint. Today we go further and observe what happens when elegance, confidence, and billionaire supercars move together after dark. Do you think this image reflects a lifestyle reserved for the few, or simply a moment meant to impress, comment elite? If you believe this world is defined by belonging, not attention, subscribe to the channel so you never miss what Monaco chooses. The moment night falls in Monaco, something subtle but unmistakable shifts. The city doesn't get louder, it becomes more selective. Streets glow softly, conversations slow down, and every movement feels intentional. This is not a nightlife built on excess, but on control. After dark, Monaco reveals who understands the rhythm and who is simply passing through. Here, luxury is never announced. It appears quietly in the way people arrive, the way they pause before stepping forward, and the way confidence replaces urgency. The atmosphere feels composed, almost private, as if the city itself is observing alongside us. Nothing is rushed, nothing is accidental. This opening moment sets the tone for everything that follows. Because once Monaco's night chooses its pace, the next question becomes inevitable: who truly belongs in this world, and how do they make their presence felt without ever asking for attention? Some figures don't need an introduction. Their presence arrives first. In Monaco, confidence is recognized long before conversation begins. The city notices posture pacing and restraint, reading intention in silence rather than sound. This is where familiarity matters more than visibility. Women like Madeleine Peneva and Rekha Demeter embody this unspoken language effortlessly. Their elegance is never hurried, never rehearsed. Each step feels measured, as if time itself adjusts around them. They don't seek attention. Attention aligns naturally. In Monaco, that distinction defines belonging. What stands out most is the ease. No scanning of the room, no need to perform. Presence becomes a quiet authority expressed through stillness, subtle gestures, and a calm certainty that doesn't ask for validation. This is luxury as a state of mind, not a display. As the night deepens, these moments begin to connect. Because once presence is established, another element quietly enters the scene: machines that mirror the same discipline, power, and restraint. And when motion replaces stillness, the story moves forward. You hear it before you fully see it. A restrained engine note, controlled, unmistakable, and never rushed. In Monaco, supercars don't arrive to shock the street. They arrive to confirm identity. Motion here is measured, deliberate, and fluent in its own authority. A Ferrari glides forward with precision, its presence refined rather than aggressive. A Lamborghini follows sharp yet composed, turning heads without demanding them. Then comes the unmistakable weight of a Rolls-Royce, moving slowly, confidently, as if time itself has adjusted to its pace. Occasionally, a Bugatti appears, rare, controlled, and instantly understood by those who know what they are witnessing. These machines are not accessories. They are extensions of the same philosophy that defines Monaco's elite night's power, expressed through restraint. No revving, no spectacle, just arrival alignment and continuation. And as engines fade into silence, another transition begins. Because once movement replaces stillness, the story shifts from machines to moments. The precise instant when arrival becomes interaction, and the night There is a precise instant in Monaco when arrival stops being movement and becomes meaning. It happens quietly when the door closes. Heels touch the pavement, and time seems to pause for just a second longer than expected. No announcement is needed. The city understands the signal. These moments are never rushed. A brief pause before stepping forward, a composed glance, a measured stride. Each detail carries intention. In Monaco, arrival is not about being seen first, but about being recognized without effort. The street doesn't react loudly, it adjusts. Conversations soften. Attention shifts subtly. Presence settles into place. What makes these arrivals powerful is their restraint. There is no scanning of faces, no need to confirm status. Confidence is assumed, not tested. The rhythm feels familiar, almost routine, as if this scene has repeated itself countless times, yet never loses its impact. This is luxury expressed through certainty, not surprise. As these arrivals blend seamlessly into the night, another layer of Monaco reveals itself. Because once presence is established and motion gives way to interaction, the story moves beyond the street. The night continues indoors, where conversations deepen, boundaries blur, and the after-dark ritual enters its The energy shifts the moment music takes control. Inside Monaco's bars, movement becomes instinctive rather than planned. There is no choreography, no performance, just bodies responding naturally to rhythm, light, and atmosphere. Dancing here is not about being watched, it's about being present. Laughter blends with music. Small groups form and dissolve effortlessly. A step forward, a turn, a raised glass. Everything feels spontaneous yet refined. Even in motion, restraint remains. The mood is confident, relaxed, and unmistakably intimate, as if the night itself has given permission to loosen its grip without losing composure. What makes these moments compelling is their authenticity. No one is trying to dominate the room. There is no urgency to impress. The dancing feels light, playful, and unforced, an extension of the same quiet confidence seen on the street. Luxury doesn't disappear indoors, it adapts. It becomes warmer, closer, more human. As music carries the night forward, conversations deepen between movements, glances linger a fraction longer, and the rhythm slows again. Because once the energy peaks inside these walls, another transition begins away from sound and motion toward the unspoken connections that define Monaco after dark. And that's where the night reveals its Not every powerful moment in Monaco is loud. Some of the most important exchanges happen in lowered voices, shared glances, and pauses that say more than words ever could. After the music softens and movement slows, the night shifts into a more intimate rhythm, one built on connection rather than display. Small circles form naturally. Conversations flow without urgency, guided by familiarity and trust. There is no need to explain backgrounds or prove success. In this world, understanding comes first. A subtle nod, a brief smile, a relaxed posture. These signals carry more weight than introductions. Luxury here is measured in access, not attention. What makes these moments exclusive is their discretion. Phones remain out of sight. Laughter is controlled. Time feels unpressured, as if the outside world has quietly stepped back. The atmosphere becomes personal, selective, and unmistakably refined. This is where relationships are reinforced opportunities, quietly align, and influence moves without announcement. As these conversations fade into comfortable silence, another realization takes shape. Because once words become unnecessary, the night begins to wind down, not with noise, but with clarity. And that calm transition leads us to the final chapter, where Monaco reveals what remains when everything else falls away. The most telling sign of luxury is knowing when to leave. In Monaco, the night doesn't collapse into exhaustion, it concludes with intention. As lights soften and streets grow quieter, departures feel as deliberate as arrivals. Nothing lingers too long. Nothing feels unfinished. Cars return smoothly to the street doors, close gently, and conversations end without urgency. There is no scramble for attention, no final performance. The energy shifts into calm assurance, as if the night itself has reached a natural understanding. This is where control becomes most visible, not in what happens, but in what no longer needs to. What remains is clarity. The kind that comes from moving through the evening without excess, without compromise. Luxury here is not about how long the night lasts, but how well it is managed. The memory stays refined, undisturbed by noise or spectacle. As Monaco settles back into silence, one final thought takes shape. Because when a night ends this smoothly, it leaves behind more than an impression, it leaves a question. And that question doesn't belong to the city, but to the viewer. What does true luxury mean when nothing is left to prove? As the night in Monaco fades, what remains is not noise, but understanding. From presence and movement to silence and timing, every moment reflects a lifestyle built on control rather than display. This is luxury, lived naturally, not performed for attention. What stood out most to you in this journey? The women, the atmosphere, or the unspoken rules? Comment. Elite. If this world resonates with you, if you enjoyed this perspective, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and welcome back anytime. Hello everyone, this is our team. Here is our content creator, and here is our editor. We work day and night to deliver the best possible videos for you. We truly appreciate your support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Thank you for being with us.